got a game to cast.
Yep. Okay, so my team is Alpha Team, and your team is Bravo, I believe.
Indeed.
So let's see if that's all good. Yup. All right. Well, first match of the Team League. Well, I don't know, should I call this Season 3? It's technically...
They're counting the
Team
pilot
League
season as there's like Season 0 or something.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. They do the same thing with King of the Sea, and it's so annoying. Because
Yeah.
it's essentially, this is the 4th season, but it's Team League 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the pilot.
All right,
Anyhow,
well, what do you got for your lineup up there?
We have Schlieffen, we have Napoli, double Moskwa, Shima, and double Ragnar.
Interesting. All right, opposing you from the south, my boys with INGEN, also bringing a Schlieffen. I think that's going to be a very popular pick today. A little more rounded cruiser lineup here. I'm looking at Venezia, Napoli, Des Moines, and what I can only assume is a Radar Minotaur, fronted by a Daring. Oh, and a Hinted. Wow, 5 cruisers and only the 1 destroyer. Interesting choice.
There's a huge difference in the amount of DDs this game.
Yeah.
My team went a lot lighter.
Yeah.
But they also went a lot heavier with cruisers. So we got like
Yeah.
Moskwas and Napoli.
And
we'll see.
yeah, you know, but at the same time, you almost have to think of Ragnar as a light cruiser. I mean, yeah, it fills a destroyer slot, but it plays like a light cruiser.
Well, one thing I haven't done, and I don't know if you had the time to do it yourself, is introduce a little bit, at least, to the rules. Like, it's a 7v7, it's tier 10. You're only allowed to pick, I think, 1 battleship.
Correct.
Any amount of cruisers and DDs, but you can't pick 2 of the same ships. More than 2
More
of the
than
same,
2,
I think.
correct.
Yeah. And no carriers allowed, because they're the most balanced class in the game, obviously, so...
And carriers in a 7v7 format would just be rude. Like, just absolutely rude.
Yeah. My team seems to be going very heavily on A, and yours seem to be doing exactly the same. So this is going to be a big brawl on A.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of this today, I think. Just all the maps are using the clan battles cap configurations, which always basically gives you the quote-unquote home cap that's on your side of the map, and then has the one cap that's kind of offset, off by itself, that you're sort of meant to battle over. I suppose,
Hey, Shima,
we do see some teams occasionally try to push through the other way, but not on this one.
Shima is dropping a smoke for a pack of Ragnars here?
Yep, looks like we're going to push some Ragnars up on the top edge of the cap as he is torping south.
Do we know what the gun range of Ragnar?
With max range, it's got to be in the 12-ish plus range. Maybe even larger. Actually, I think it's more than that even. Rumahainen here is lit. He's edged out of the smoke. He's going to take 1 salvo. Well, he's going to take more than 1 salvo, but most of those miss. Vile is lit because Ocean Man's radar is up. They actually can't see Ocean Man. His radar has Vilex lit, but Vile's showing him the stern. They're not going to get a whole lot of damage out of that.
Yeah, they're not detected anymore. Mino did took some damage in return. We can't see anything either, to be fairly honest, besides that Napoli. And looks like she is going to try to go for the island. Napoli does get its own smoke screen. So if she wants to do that, she's probably going to be forced to use it just to get to the island.
Yep, definitely drawing the attention of the Ragnars here is Hannah Marusha pushing up the 1 line. There comes the Napoli smoke, trying to get in close.
Oh, I think Napoli wanted to wait for Schlieffen so they can both smoke, but she's getting focused so hard she can't wait anymore.
Either that or they're just using a little bit of that smoke to sneak Peyton in closer. It's not working. The timing isn't quite right. Peyton isn't lit, but he's only dark because the Ragnars are behind a smoke screen of their own and he's not firing.
Napoli forced to disengage. Now Schlieffen opens fire and he's going to be detected as well.
Really? Because he's not detected on my screen. I wonder. Have I got to fix
really?
that? No, he's lit.
No,
he's lit.
They're shooting at him.
Yeah, the mod. No, you're right. I guess there's a setting in that mod I've got to click to get that on my own team. Yeah, I'll have to fix that.
I think it's just keys 1, 2, and 3, but they are a little bit working weird right now.
I had this problem in King of the Sea as well with that mod, that detection mod that shows the little exclamation point next to the ships. That you have to install it with a certain like thing clicked in order to detect, in order to see the markers for your own team as well as the opposing team. Now Peyton's Hydro is up. He's going to manage to dodge.
Oh my God!
All
he
of those
dodges
torpedoes.
Everything.
Yep, the entire Shimakaze salvo. The power of German battleship Hydro. Peyton's also traded a little better than Deepest getting into this position. He's got about a 15,000 point health lead.
Yeah, and he's now shelling Ragnar. Well, he is going to manage to get to that island without major loss of HP, which is really nice.
Yeah, both teams trading well pretty early here. Only 5 minutes gone, and traded just about the same amount of HP, honestly.
If this was ranked, there would already be like 7 dead.
Or randoms. I was in a random... Go ahead.
I managed to lose a Småland in 2.5 minutes in my 2 games ago. I was just playing random. 2 minutes and like 37 seconds, my Småland was dead. I'm like, dude, the game didn't even start. How did you die already?
I know. I was in a random battle the other day, and I'm trying to think. We had 13, like between the two teams, 24 ships on the board. We had 13 ships dead in less than 7 minutes. And yeah. I was just looking around like, what happened to everybody? Now, Deepest is in a bit of a pickle here. They're both counter-spotted because of the Hydro. The Minotaur, Ocean Man, has moved out farther, almost to the map edge, to where he's trying to drop shells over the island. Deepest is also taking Des Moines fire from Jelly to the south.
Not looking too good. These are all best of ones today, if I'm not mistaken.
No, sir.
Right?
Best of 3 today.
Oh, best of 3.
Yes, sir. We're so basically today we're in a group of 4. We're playing round robin within a group of 4 teams. So everybody will play each other once, and each one is a best of 3. So we're guaranteed at least 2 games, and then the orgs have said any game 3s that happen they'll hold, so that everybody, all the casting pairs, have something to do.
Aha. Okay. So that's the plan for today. We have.
You have 3 best of 3s.
3 best of 3s. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Do you know who your other 2?
Oh no! Peyton is reversing out. He's going to take at least one of these Shimmatorps in the stern. That's going to hurt. Yep, that's going to really make a mess.
If he took 2, he would have been dead there. So
two would have finished him, but he does manage to get away with just the 1. I love this new mod that shows me everybody's consumables use.
I didn't actually bother downloading and installing any mods for today. I wanted to, but then I got entangled in talking about the teams and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll probably do it for tomorrow.
After all of the fighting at A, our INGEN's Daring finally moving up into the bottom of the cap, radared by Bananas' Moskva. They're going to push him off a little longer, as Vilex is now spotted out in the middle of the board over on the 4 line. See, they had snuck him over there, but now they know he's there.
1 cap on each side. The points are slightly in my team's favor, but that's really easily changeable. Whoever gets a hold of this cap, especially considering this is probably going to happen in the last few minutes, that could be it. It could force the other team into a very, very unfavorable push. Because right now, they're just trying to hold and batter each other from afar.
Right.
And then they're both kind of trying to get the hold of a cap, which would give them definitely the proper lead. Oh, Napoli. Gotta be careful. That second set of torpedoes, she's gotta know they're there. I mean,
I'm sure she, because Schlieffen's Hydro is up, so she's turning into them now. Gotta be a little careful. It looks like probably still gonna drift into one. Yep. Can't quite get around in time. Gonna take one in the stern.
Ooh, now that puts her down on a very dangerous HP.
Going ahead and smoking, but firing from within the smoke. You guys should still be able to see her in there. You can. Yep, maybe a bit of a misplay there. Burning and
Schlieffen has
flooding.
2 fires as well. 2 ships in trouble. Tides are turning.
Yep, you guys are trading a little better as our Daring looks like he's finally going to bag this cap. Possibly. Peyton doing a great job of protecting his health, as Deepest has managed to climb back to almost 30,000 HP as well. And there we go, approaching the halfway mark of the timer, but the Napoli, Hannah Marush's Napoli getting very, very low back here on another fire. I think
now she's not.
Whoa.
She's not detected.
Whoa,
but there's a lot of shells incoming.
1,600 HP. Goodness gracious, they're still fishing. There it is.
Last shell.
There it is. First kill of the game goes to the fish.
9.5 minutes. Okay.
Now, I will say...
you managed to get a cap in the meantime.
Indeed.
So that's going to play a role.
Yep. But the firepower difference will start to make a big problem that we have to overcome over here at the A cap. Now, I will say... the Napoli, this is Xerus over here on the 10 line, kind of not trading all that well at the moment with his opposition, the Venezia Soapgrade of the South.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We might lose a Napoli of our own. I'm thinking, what are the odds of these two Schlieffens trading? And then Moskva pushing in with Shima and Ragnar to push the Daring and Des Moines out of the way?
I don't know. They're going to have to do something.
Mino is there too. That could be a problem.
Simfo's Moskva being a very aggressive push down the 7 line. He's going to step onto B in a minute. I think that's a great play for you guys. I'm bummed that we weren't able to punish him as he dashed across the gap on the EF line, but it is what it is.
Yeah, he's helping Napoli now essentially and shifting focus from Napoli to himself.
Yep.
He probably has a lot of heals and HP to burn. Although he's got to be careful. There's just so much battering you can take as a stationary cruiser.
Yep. Bit of a full court press here from your team. Only up by 50. We're only up by 50 points. 9 minutes to play. As you guys have got some pretty aggressive positions. Some ships on our side of the board now, all the way down on the F line. Almost half your team.
Yeah, but the points are starting to catch up. There's only 40 points difference. That A cap is ticking.
Yep.
And we are going to have to either take your home base or this one or simply kill more people. Venezia down to 5k. Did she get slapped or take a
Must
torp
have.
Or something?
Maybe. No, there's 4 torps in that Napoli salvo. I don't know. Must have gotten slapped somehow. Healing and smoke.
Hindenburg is healing and down to 20k with a fire as well.
Now, I will say that Symphogear's position is going to draw a lot of attention from this Venezia, and if you're a Moskva, that's not a very comfortable place to be. The Venezia is almost built to farm Soviet cruisers.
Oh, Des Moines goes down.
Oh, no, our Des Moines goes down. That's a huge kill for you guys.
There's no radar now. Unless the Mino has a radar, but I'm not sure.
He has it available. He is radar. We saw him use it earlier, but he's too far back off the cap for it to be effective right now.
I think your Schlieffen is going to try to do some poking here and shooting my Schlieffen in the butt.
Yeah, both of the Schlieffens surviving. Our Daring having to run south. He's under Moskva radar. Bananas' radar is up as they continue to shoot at him.
Oh, this could hurt. He's giving a little bit too much side.
Nope, not too many shells over around the island there for Peyton. He only got 2 or 3 shells around the edge of the island here. Cap advantage.
Trouble on the other side.
Yeah, cap advantage starting to disappear. Our Venezia looks like he's going to go down. That's Soap Gray. Admiral Austin's Hindenburg on the bottom end of the map. Kind of humping the border down here. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. When we're only down one ship, but man, go ahead.
Moscow definitely paid with a lot of HP. Napoli managed to regenerate, so that was a good play there. Shifting focus, Napoli smoking and disengaging, regenerating her HP, putting the Moscow on the spot, shifting the focus. They got to slap the Venezia. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I missed it too.
She didn't lose that huge chunk of HP somehow, there was a good chance that she'd still be alive and maybe you could at least trade for a Moskva. Now Hindenburg is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, no, the Hindi's going to go down. I mean, it's when you're humping the border like this, you've got to be maneuvering, not stationary, and that's not happening at the moment. He's basically just pounded up against the border, sitting still. He goes out, 15 points from a win. The Flying Fish are going to claim game 1, Flambass.
Yeah, good way to open the day for my team. It looked a bit grim, I'm not going to lie. That deepest dungeon was in really deepest
He was in
dungeons.
trouble. Yeah, he was in trouble, but he did a great job playing the island over there on the one line, salvaging his ship. Both Schlieffens in that position. I find that really interesting. You know, we're used to seeing like Des Moines and stuff go for that spot, but a Schlieffen, that's unusual.
Yeah, that's a new one. We haven't seen that before. Do you know the maps, by the way?
I do. Would you like them?